In this episode of GTV, we will be featuring retiring PK staff, 2020 to 2021 reflections, 2020 fall musical, The Addams Family, information about jazz band, and information about how to get your yearbook. GTV starts right now. Hey Grizzlies, welcome back to another episode of GTV. I'm Holly Woods. Some of our teachers are retiring this year. Let's go to Mia to see who they are.
Hey Grizzlies, I'm Mia LEONE, and as we all know, this school year is coming to an end, which means our 8th graders are leaving, and so are some of our teachers. Let's go check it out. 8 of our staff members will be leaving or retiring from PKMS next year. Let's go see who they are.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Heil, and I work with the visually impaired students at Paul Kinder. Next year, I will be heading to Brittany Hill with the visually impaired students. I just wanted to thank you guys for letting me be a Grizzly for the past 8 years. I have worked with some great students and staff these past several years and will really miss you all. Bye.
Hello, Paul Kinder Grizzlies. This is Mrs. Silik. I wanted to let you know that I am leaving Paul Kinder, and I am doing so because our program has expanded, and that expansion will take place at Delta Woods Middle School. I have so many fond memories about Paul Kinder. I taught alongside one of the most inspiring people in my life who taught me so many important life lessons, one of those being to always remember to laugh and have fun while at work, and that is something I hold close to my heart. So I don't have just one fond memory, but instead many where I have truly loved and laughed while enjoying what I do with my colleagues and students. What I'm going to miss most about school, I'm going to miss my Grizzly family, both staff members and students. I can't say goodbye because I'm not leaving you all. I'm just opening my doors to add additional family members into my life. I will always love my Grizzly family and will never forget the friendships and relationships that I have been so fortunate to have. I leave you with something that I've learned over the many years, and that is throughout your life you will be provided with many opportunities, and sometimes you just need to take a leap and embrace those changes in your life. Good luck to all of you, and thank you for all the cherished memories that I have been so fortunate to have. I will miss you all.
Hey everybody, it's Miss W. I have been thinking of each of you every day, teachers and students. It's been hard to not see you and not be up at school. It's also hard that I am making this video to let you know that I will be retiring at the end of the year. So for those of you students who told me I was old, you were right. I am going to miss each of you, and I'm just so grateful that I had the time with you and that I have all these memories of funny conversations, serious conversations, great projects that we did, games, plays, all those things will be with me forever, and I will think of each of you forever, and hopefully I can keep some tabs on you because I think you've got good things coming in your future. For all of the 8th graders that are moving on, I wish you the best. High school seems hard at first, but then you get the hang of it after a couple months, and it's fun. So I'm looking forward to that for you. For the teachers that I worked with, I really enjoyed getting to know you all and really appreciated you teaching me and working with me with our kids, and I hope I do see you again. So have a wonderful summer, and I am not saying goodbye, I'm just going to say see you later.
I'm Cheryl Schofield, and I've been Mr. Goddard's assistant for the past 9 years here at Paul Kinder Middle School. Before that, I was the attendance secretary at Blue Springs South High School for 10 years. So after these 19 years, I've decided it's time for me to retire and move on to other things. Some of my favorite memories at Paul Kinder Middle School included going to Worlds of Fun for the 4A's trip. That was the best school day ever. I have also enjoyed visiting with students and staff in the office and getting to know them and help them. I'm going to miss everyone here and being able to see the friends that I've made here every day. Thanks especially to all the office staff for being such awesome co-workers. We've had a lot of fun over the years. Good luck, students, in your future with high school, college, trade school, work, or whatever you decide to do. And teachers, I know you'll take great care of them. Thank you.
Hey Grizzlies! After 29 years of teaching, it's time for me to say goodbye. I get to retire on May 22nd, and I will miss you guys a lot. My favorite memories at Paul Kinder would probably be in the mornings doing breakfast, seeing everybody, saying good morning, doing the cinnamon roll dance, yelling out, come get your breakfast. I will miss you guys and the staff the most. I loved coming to school each day and seeing you guys and teaching. I want to take a big shout out to my team and the math department. I miss you guys the most. You were there for me so much this year when I had the emergency surgery, and you stepped right in and took care of everything for me. I really appreciate it. Be safe and be kind to each other. Remember, it's a great day to be a Grizzly.
Good morning, everybody. This is Mark Bruflat. I am a paraeducator at Paul Kinder and have been for the past 3 school years. Some of you probably know this, and some of you maybe don't know this, but for a long time I've wanted to move to Arizona. And this past March, my wife got an opportunity to teach in an elementary school in the Phoenix area starting in July. So I thought I would tag along and go down to Arizona. A couple of things that stand out in my mind over my past 3 years. One was, this went on for a couple of years. Mrs. Oles, great science teacher there, brought in cow eyes for dissection and some learning about how the eye functions in humans. I thought that was extremely fascinating. I learned an awful lot during those couple of hours, and I know that once the kids got over their initial angst, they also enjoyed it as well. And also kind of a funny, goofy thing that happened one day, probably my first year there. I'm walking to lunch and walking down that hallway toward the double doors, and I look over to my right, and there's a student sitting in the glass display case, just sitting there. So I think I saw Mrs. Lang, and I shot her a look, and she looked back at me. We shook our heads. I went on to lunch. When I came back, the student was gone. Never knew exactly what happened there, but kind of an interesting, funny little anecdote maybe. I'm really going to miss you kids. You kept me young and something new and different every day. And as far as you teachers, I just appreciate the support that you gave me during the time that I was here. Working with you guys has been really a great experience for me, professionally and personally. So I'll miss you guys. If you ever get down to Arizona, look me up. Bye.
Hi guys, it's Mrs. Yilgis, Mrs. G. I will be leaving Paul Kinder and moving to Delta Woods Middle School next year. I've been working for the school district for 11 years, and all 11 of those years I've been at Paul Kinder Middle School. My favorite memories are when Mr. Buchanan's mom, Mrs. Buchanan, was still working at the school. My favorite recent memory is probably when we had Spirit Day and I got to come as Aunt Bethany from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, or when we had Crazy Hair Day and one of my students fixed my hair up really nicely. And my favorite thing about Paul Kinder is that it's my second family. When I walk into a room for class, I love when you guys say, Mrs. G is here. So that makes me feel really great. It makes my day. And you guys letting me greet you in the morning and let me tell my cheesy jokes, I really appreciate that. So I will certainly miss you all. And I'm ready for my next adventure. So thank you, and you will all be missed.
Hey guys, this is Coach Lower. Hey, I just wanted to take a second and tell you that I accepted a job at the Freshman Center, so I'll be moving to the high school next year. This was my 6th year at Paul Kinder before this, so Definitely gonna miss you guys. My favorite memory is just being around you guys on a daily basis, getting to see you every other day for 3 years and watching you grow and mature and just having fun in class with games and different workouts. Again, I'm gonna miss you guys. We'll hopefully see some of you next year. All right, bye.
Thanks for watching, Grizzlies. I'm really going to miss all these teachers and PKMS. Now signing off from GTV, I'm Mia Leone, and back to you in the studio. It's coming to an end. And with... Come here.
Thanks, Mia. I'm going to miss them all too. Let's go to Delaney to see what the next year's reflections are going to look like.
Hey Grizzlies, it's Delaney Taylor, and as our school year comes to a close, more opportunities arise for next school year, such as the Reflections Contest for the 2020-2021 school year. Now let's head on over to Mrs. Purvis to get more information.
Hey Grizzlies, it's Mrs. Purvis here to talk to you about the PTA Reflections Contest. What is it? Well, it's a national arts contest that's sponsored by PTA every year, and it's an opportunity for you to showcase your artistic talents. So there are several different categories. The categories are visual arts, which is drawing, painting, anything creative that you do that way. It could be sculpting. It is literature, which is writing anything. It could be a poem. It could be an essay, anything that you want to write. Photography, which is just as it sounds, taking pictures of things. There is dance, there's film production, and there is music composition. So something for anybody who's artistic. And if you want to participate, all you need to do is get started on one of those categories, some kind of entry, and tie back to the theme. This year's theme is I Matter Because. So anything that you can tie back to the theme within one of those categories would work. And entries are not due to me until next November, so you have lots of time to work on them. So think about how you can be creative. There are lots of students in our school who are very creative and very talented. So think about how you can do that. If you have any questions, just reach out to me and let me know. So get started, and I look forward to seeing your entries. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Mrs. Purvis. Now signing off for GTV, my name's Delaney Taylor. Now back to Holly in the studio.
Next up, we have Raymond covering the fall musical, The Addams Family.
Each year at PKMS, there's always a fall production, rotating from a musical or a play. Next year, however, is going to be another musical, The Addams Family musical. The Addams Family started out as a cartoon in New York by Charles Addams. The family was always interested in various things that most families would not have been. It was very dark and horrific. The Addams Family also had a sitcom in the 60s, animated in the 70s, animated again in the 90s, and even part of the Scooby-Doo. The most well-known version of the Addams Family was the 2 theatrical films in the early 90s. The most recent version of the Addams Family was the animated movie of the Addams Family in October 2019. The movie was about them being outcast in a normal New Jersey town. Auditions will be on the August 25th and 26th. The musical is about Wednesday Addams falling in love with a young man. She tells her father not to tell her mother, but now Gomez has to do something which he's never done before, which is keep a lie from her beloved wife. Hope to see you next year, Grizzlies. Signing off from GTV, I'm Raymond Vo.
Make sure you try out for the musical next year, Grizzlies. Samantha is covering a story about jazz band. Let's get to it.
Hey Grizzlies, it's Samantha Davis, and today Mr. Wohe is going to be talking about jazz band. Let's go check it out.
Hi, a quick message for the jazz ensemble. I wanted to let you know that I've been thinking about you over the last couple of weeks as I saw our concert dates come through on my Outlook calendar, and I thought about, some sadness that we didn't get to play those scheduled concerts, but also just how pleased I was with the way that you were able to prepare for the performances we did get to give. And I'm really happy that we got to play on that last day of school before spring break. Thanks for the work you did this year, and I hope that you enjoy continuing to play jazz. For Jazz Lab, it was really nice to introduce you to playing jazz this year, and I look forward to seeing you back and auditioning and rehearsing with the jazz band next year. And I still look forward to our first rehearsal and our first performance. I just really look forward to working with you again. Thanks.
Thanks for watching, Grizzlies. Hope you liked it. I'm Samantha Davis, now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Samantha. Next up, we have ASHTON covering a story on how to get your yearbook.
Hey Grizzlies, I'm CATON, and I got Miss Duvall to answer some of your guys' yearbook questions. Let's get right to it.
Hi guys, it's Duvall. I just wanted to answer a few questions for you about yearbook pickup. If you pre-ordered a yearbook, you would have a handwritten receipt from scheduled pickup when you purchased face-to-face or an email receipt from Walsworth Yearbooks from when you ordered online. If you pre-ordered a yearbook, you'll pick up your yearbook on Tuesday, May 19th at Paul Kinder Middle School. This is the same day that we are doing locker clean out, so you can come get your supplies, turn in library books, all those things. Yearbooks will be available for pickup that day. If you didn't pre-order a yearbook, we will have a limited number of soft cover yearbooks available for purchase on Tuesday, May 19th. They will be $20 and be sold on a first come, first served basis. Please bring check or money order made out to Paul Kinder Middle School if you plan on purchasing a softcover yearbook on Tuesday, May 19th. We are not accepting cash because we are trying to limit the interaction and transfer of materials between people due to COVID. The yearbook staff has worked really hard on this year's yearbook despite all of the craziness that has gone on. So I hope you enjoy and we look forward to your feedback.
Thanks, Ms. Duvall. Signing off of GTV, I'm ASHTON. I'm back to you in the studio.
That's all for this episode of GTV. I'm Hollywoods, and remember, Grizzlies, greatness happens here.